Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there on YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews. Back at you today with another one. And I'm really excited about this one, guys. This beer that I'm drinking today is Schneider Weisse Aventinus. Sorry about the glare. Aventinus from Schneider Weisse. Now, I did have the Schneider Weisse, um, just the original, which is a Hefeweizen beer, and it was a little bit darker. It wasn't quite a Dunkel, but it was kind of in between, and it's one of the best Hefeweizen beers that I've had. It was really, really enjoyable, so I'm really excited about this one, and I've heard really great things about this, and I'm pretty sure that on Rate Beer and Beer Advocate, this beer gets pretty much perfect scores. So a lot of people think this is a world-class beer. So I've never had it. I'm really excited to try it. So let's see just how amazing this beer is. It's 8.2% alcohol, and it says on the label, Germany's original wheat Doppelbock ale, brewed and bottled by Schneider Weisse in Germany. It says product of Germany. It does say 110th anniversary on the label, so I don't know if that's 110 years. I'm assuming it's 110 years of the company, not this particular beer. Um, but anyway, let's see. It does say right on the label can be cellared for later enjoyment. And I'll read you this quick description on the back, just in case anybody's interested. A rich and complex delight from Bavaria's oldest wheat beer brewery. Carefully selected ingredients, skilled fermentation in open vessels, as well as fermentation and maturation in the bottle guarantee the distinctive taste of this authentic wheat ale. They do have a website, www.schneider-weiss.de. So I don't even know if I have a feeling the website might not be in English. But anyway, really excited about this, guys. Let's go ahead and crack it open, give it a pour, and see what we're dealing with. I've got a few reviews that I'm interested in watching, but I didn't watch them yet um, because I want to get my impressions and not be biased or influenced by other people. Ronald Terrio of Louisiana Beer Reviews has a review. That'll be the first one that I watch when I get done with this review. So I'm pouring it pretty gently, actually, because as soon as I started pouring it, as you can see, it started developing a very creamy, light tan head, very creamy looking head. So a lot of activity with this one, which I find is typically the case with Hefeweizen type beers. Um, for whatever reason, the yeast varieties that they use are very active, and typically when you crack open the can or the bottle and pour it, it's very active, and you have to be really careful because these things will just overflow on you in a minute. So as you can see, it's a very deep brown color. It might look more black on camera, but when I hold it up to the light over here, it's a very nice, rich brown color. It looks pretty. It might be a little hazy. I don't see anything floating around in it, but it's really too dark to tell. Um, yeah, about a three-finger creamy light tan head, like I said. The aroma, very, very pleasant. Banana, clove. Oh yeah, I love the banana notes that you get with these types of beers. The Weiss beers, the banana and the clove notes. It does say also on the label bottle fermented, which I mentioned earlier, um, and it is brewed according to the Reinheitsgebot, which is basically it's the German purity law of 1516. So very simple ingredients, no additives, which is great. I mean, it's just a pure beer. The basic ingredients just it's brewed with a lot of care, and everything just really shines. So there's no need to add anything. It smells delightful, guys. Banana, a little bit of clove, some nice lightly roasted barley malt, or roasted malt. It's a wheat beer, So there's some nice bready notes with this one. It just smells like an amazing beer. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. Mm. Wow. Excellent, guys. You're getting some banana. You're getting some nice toasted bread notes in the middle of the sip. Maybe a little bit of like a spice type thing, like clove or allspice, but it's very light. The banana notes, that nice, just yeasty complexity that you get with the Hefeweizen beers. I mean, if you've ever, if you haven't had a Hefeweizen, you need to drink a Hefeweizen because you get all these really unique flavors that you don't get with other styles. This one is excellently crafted. It's got a really nice banana note from the yeast strain that they're using. And the roasted malts are just really coming through nicely. That nice and toasty. They're not overly done. There's almost like a little bit of like a dark fruit note as well, like maybe a fig or plum, or maybe both actually. Little fig, little plum. Actually, I think fig is probably the biggest fruit note that I'm picking up. Secondary, obviously, to the banana. So banana, fig, toasted bread. Um, it's got almost like a creamy mouthfeel as well. Really complex. It's a really complex beer. A lot of great flavor. The 8.2% alcohol is it's non-existent, guys. I mean, this is just super smooth all the way through. It's not warming going down. It's not boozy by any means. It is mediumly carbonated, so got, some carbonation buildup going on. A couple burps forming. Um, the finish is smooth. Um, it is pretty refreshing. I mean, it is 8.2%, a little bit darker type beer. It is rich and complex, so it's not a super sessionable beer, but it's not boozy by any means. And if you have a high alcohol tolerance, you could probably drink a few of these no problem just because of how smooth and easy drinking it is. But I wouldn't recommend drinking more than maybe one or two just because 8.2%, as smooth as this is, it's going to sneak up on you for sure. It's just such a delightful beer. There's almost like a little bit of like a white pepper note as well in there. It's very light, but it's there. Um, so, like I said, guys, just excellent all the way through. A lot of nice, complex flavor. I don't need to go through them all again, but bready, fruity, malty, delicious. So, I highly recommend buying this beer and trying it. It was like $2.59, I think, for this bottle, and this is a 16.9 ounce bottle, worth every penny. I would have paid $5 for this bottle. As good as this is, I mean, it is getting up there towards world class. One more sip, and I'll go ahead and give it a rating for you guys. It's a 97. A 97 out of 100. It's getting up there towards world class. It's really just an excellent beer that is affordable. It's readily available as far as I'm aware. Schneider Weisse is a very popular brand. It's sold nationwide as far as I know. So if you're interested in this beer, you should be able to find it. Um, it's excellent. The Schneider Weisse original was incredible. This one is also excellent. Uh, Great company. Makes some great Hefeweiss beers, Dunkels, just great German beers. I really just couldn't recommend this beer and this company to you guys any more than I am right now. It's excellent. Go check it out. Let me know what you guys think. I've rambled on long enough, but sometimes that happens when you're drinking an amazing beer that just gets better with every sip, and words really fail to try to describe how good this beer is. It's really a one of a kind, complex, delightful product. So that'll do it for this beer review, guys. A 97 out of 100 for the Schneider Weisse Aventinus. Go check it out immediately. It is incredible. I highly recommend it. 2 thumbs up for sure. So that'll do it for this beer review, guys. Hope you're all having a great day. And until next time, everybody, cheers.